Ever wondered where the hearty dish of beef pares originated? Welcome to a delicious mystery that takes us to the heart of a culinary masterpiece. Picture this: tender beef, slow cooked to perfection, swimming in a sauce that's a symphony of flavors. The dish is complete with a side of aromatic garlic rice and a warming soup. There's a story behind this mouth-watering dish, a tale steeped in history and culture. To understand the origins of this dish, we need to take a trip down memory lane. The history of beef pares starts in the bustling streets of Manila, Philippines. As we journey back to the vibrant era of the 1970s, the inception of this beloved dish takes us straight to the heart of the city. A melting pot of cultures, Manila was a place where culinary traditions intertwined and new delicacies were born. The influence of Chinese cuisine on Filipino food was profound, and it was this fusion that led to the creation of beef pares. The dish was a symphony of flavors, combining the hearty warmth of beef stew with the subtle sweetness of Chinese-style fried rice. It was a match made in culinary heaven. But the birth of beef pares was humble. It wasn't served in fancy restaurants or grand banquets. It was a street food, a comforting bowl of goodness that was loved by night owls returning from late-night escapades and early risers starting their day with a hearty meal. The aroma of simmering beef and spices wafted through the streets of Manila, drawing in locals and visitors alike. Over time, the popularity of beef pares began to soar. It was no longer just a street food, but a symbol of Filipino culinary prowess. The dish was a testament to the power of humble beginnings, showing that deliciousness knows no bounds. From the streets of Manila, this dish began to capture hearts and stomachs across the country. It was a delightful journey, one that started with a simple bowl of beef pares and ended up defining the culinary landscape of a nation. With its rising popularity, beef pares started to evolve. From its humble beginnings, this beloved dish began to permeate every corner of the Filipino culinary scene. It was no longer confined to the bustling streets of Manila, but started to find its way into the hearts and kitchens of households and restaurants nationwide. As beef pares began to migrate from the street food stalls, it simultaneously began to transform. With each new location, the dish seemed to take on a life of its own, absorbing the unique flavors and styles of its new surroundings. In the Visayas region, for instance, it adopted a sweeter taste profile, with the locals adding a hint of brown sugar to the stew. In the southern region of Mindanao, beef pares took on a more robust, spicy flavor. Here they incorporated local chili peppers and coconut milk, creating a version that was as fiery as it was creamy. This regional adaptation not only enriched the flavor profile but also showcased the versatility of this dish. As beef pares transitioned from being a street food staple to a restaurant favorite, it also began to elevate its presentation. In high-end restaurants, it was often served with a side of stir-fried vegetables or a bowl of hot steaming rice. The humble beef pares had transformed into a complete, well-rounded meal. The evolution of beef pares also saw the introduction of various cooking techniques. While the traditional method of slow cooking the beef to achieve its signature tenderness remained, chefs began to experiment with techniques such as braising and roasting. These methods added a new dimension to the dish, enhancing its flavors and textures. Despite these changes, the essence of beef pares, the comforting combination of tender beef and savory sauce, remains the same. Its evolution is a testament to the dish's flexibility and enduring appeal. Through the years and across regions, beef pares has managed to retain its identity while also embracing change, much like the Filipino people themselves. Today, beef pares holds a special place in the hearts of Filipinos, and its popularity is spreading worldwide. This savory dish has found its way from the streets of Manila to the dining tables of countless homes, becoming a staple in the Filipino culinary scene. Its comforting blend of flavors has crossed borders, making waves in international food festivals and capturing the palates of food enthusiasts across the globe. No matter where it goes, the story of beef pares is a testament to its undeniable charm and delicious taste. So, that's the savory story of beef pares. A dish that began its journey in the bustling streets of Manila, it has now earned its place on the global culinary stage. From its humble inception through its evolution to its current recognition, the tale of beef pares is as rich and complex as its flavor. Next time you savor a bowl of beef pares, remember its humble beginnings and savor not just the taste, but the rich history it carries with every bite.